That hurt.
What's up guys, this is Pistol Pete, and today I'm going to show you guys how to qload a TPX. If you're like me, you had a qloader maybe a couple years ago. Well, right now I really don't have a gun to put it on. I do, but playing with just pistols lately, this thing is pretty much just in my closet. So what I did a while back was I attached it to my TPX, and it just makes a cool little submachine gun looking pistol. And what you're going to need to do this is obviously you're going to need a TPX. It helps if you have some sort of vertical grip. I just have this one that I used on my X7. You're going to need 2 of these 10-round tubes that you use for pump or stock class. And obviously you're going to need the qloader, and I used the smallest ring that came with the qloader. If you don't have a grip, what you can do is just use a longer barrel. So I'm just going to show this. This is the X7 barrel, and I got a little attachment there for a little mock suppressor. But here we go. First thing you want to do is get rid of your magazine. You're not going to need that. Some people have modded their mags and then fed the qloader through there. Why waste a mag? You don't need it when you can use these little cheap 10-round tubes. So you're also going to need duct tape. So the first thing you want to do is cut one of the tubes down, and then what you're going to do is duct tape them together, and you're going to have to keep putting tape on depending on how thick it is, because what this is going to be is this is going to go in place of the magazine. Okay, this is going to fit in snug and tight right here, and that's not going anywhere. And what this does is the tube is eventually going to be fed through here. I'll try to show that, and this goes straight into the chamber, and then this other tube is just a spacer so it doesn't move around. Okay, and like I said, this isn't going anywhere. Put some tape on there. Also wrap tape around here, because this is going to go over this later. So now that you got that done, that's how the balls are going to get into the chamber. Go ahead and put your grip on, and we are going to attach the qloader mount. You can do it this way, you can do it the other way, it doesn't really matter. I'll just do it this way for now. So go ahead and get your ring on there and this little clip. If you have a qloader, you know what to do. This just snaps on, kinda. And then get the screw that it came with and go ahead and drop it in there. And tighten it up. Alright, now that that's snug in there, you're pretty much almost done. And this is, like I said earlier, if you don't have a vertical grip like this, you can just take this and mount it right on the barrel. That's what a longer barrel would be useful for if you didn't have the grip. One thing to note though, when you're using this, I guess if you put it on the grip, it's not too bad about changing CO2s. If you're going to use CO2, usually I just do this with a remote line. But if you do mount it on the barrel, you should probably just use a remote line to begin with. So, don't need that anymore. So you got this attached here. Now wrap your tape around here. This just snaps on like that. It should be a nice tight fit. This doesn't go anywhere, but what you can do is you can just wrap some more tape around the tubes that are connecting right here if you want to. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's that simple. Put your screw back in your grip. Pods on like that. I know I'm kind of hard to show this. Little mock suppressor on. And you got a cool little SMG style 100-round TPX going. It's light. It's kind of fun to play with. More of a novelty, but I've used it. You can watch the videos. I show people out with it. It's pretty fun. If you just have a qloader sitting around and you just want to mess with it, go ahead and do it. Hook a remote line up. You got 100 rounds rather than 7. I usually do mags anyway, but this is just fun to mess around with, guys. So that's how you qload a TPX. You don't need that much. You don't need a fuck these up because those are kind of expensive. You just need a couple 10-round tubes, some tape, and that's pretty much it, guys.